Hi everyone, we're in Paris, as you know. It's like 9 o'clock at night or something. I haven't even checked the time. Anyway, I've got Champs-Élysées in the background, one of my favourite places in Paris to be. This place is gorgeous, the people are beautiful, even with their errors, because they mean well, they've got very good hearts. Have a look in the background. I don't know if you can see Champs-Élysées, guys. That's quite a sight. You should see this place at night. It's just beautiful. And I met this man down the road, actually. He's about 20 years younger. Absolutely gorgeous French man, you know. And anyway, I got talking to him just briefly because I was looking for a toilet. And you know, they really do try and help. They do everything in their power to try and help. And even though they don't speak English very well, most of them don't, as you can appreciate, it's not an English-speaking country, they do try, you know. And I walk into shops, I think I've said this before, and I say, "Vous parlez anglais?" and they're like, "Little," but they don't really. A lot of them don't. You know, they probably just know some prompts, and they're trying, but they say that because they're trying really hard to help. So it's nice to be in a country where they recognize diversity and indifferences, and you know, they have mutual respect as well. I mean, they're not perfect, you know. I think I've had one argument so far one with a guy from Starbucks, because I used to work in Starbucks. I was a shift manager, and this man wasn't doing his job. And after an hour of trying to find a toilet first thing in the morning, and them being the first ones open in that strip, of course he denied me the toilet, or tried to deny me, and I got pretty cranky. But he wasn't doing his job, because toilet use is at the manager's discretion in those kind of places. I know, I used to manage those places in Auckland. I was a shift manager, so he tried to deny me toilet use, and you know, I got pretty cranky, and I just didn't think he was doing his job very well also. So, you know, that was the only argument. I think I had pretty good reason, but normally I'm really well self-contained and extremely patient and resilient. I'm very resilient. People know this about me, and I tolerate a lot. Because I can. I've got big muscles. But anyhow, so that was the only argument really with one person. So for that, they've instead of 99.9% awesome, the people in Paris are now 99.5% awesome. It's not a big loss, guys. I mean, 2.5 million in Paris, it's not a big loss. It's all good. Anyhow, I told him I was going to complain, but I'm really not interested in complaining, because look, you have to understand something as well. There are over 250 homeless people in Paris, and sometimes they do piss people off, or they go to the toilets and they leave a mess, or they, you know, you have to understand the other side as well. It's not like they've got 3 homeless people, they've got over 250, and if they don't like people who are not customers using their toilet, you guys really have to understand this when you have a look at the numbers of homeless people, and they're not all, you know, they don't all behave themselves in public access area, and they don't all use the toilets correctly. So I mean, he didn't know that I'm not one of these people. He doesn't know. But on the other hand, I used to work at Starbucks, as I said, in Auckland. I was a shift manager, and that's where I expected him to know a bit better. I think you can tell by talking to someone very quickly how they're going to, I suppose, use the toilet as well. You know, I didn't stumble in there. I was coherent and pretty well presented with a couple of bags and a trolley. There's no reason why he couldn't have let me in. So anyway, that was really the only argument. One argument in 1 month. Not bad, guys. Doing well. For me, it's very good because I have a very strong sense for justice and I like to correct things, and you know, I think I chose to just have my say and walk away on that day, so that's a pretty good track record. Anyway guys, I'm going to go back and talk to this gorgeous, awesome man down the road. He's just beautiful. He's absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it. These people have got really good genes, you know. I think it's because back then they were, you know, they all came from the royal family, and I don't know, they're highly intelligent as well. They're very smart people. I mean, you can tell, just have a look at Paris, you know, have a look at how they've built it. It's beautiful, you know. So anyway, I'm just going to go and say hello for a little while, and not too much longer, because I need to get some Wi-Fi, get online and update my online account. So, but I'm going to say a quick hello to this gorgeous man who's down the road, and he works down here. I'm looking for a job anyway, so he might know someone who's got vacancies, you know, that can let me in pretty quickly. The other thing is, lots of jobs. There are lots of jobs. I mean, the thing is, I don't speak French, so walking into a job in a non-English speaking country is not as easy if you're looking for baseline jobs, and to get off the ground you have to look for baseline jobs. So, but I have applied for other jobs. I think I've posted this on LinkedIn. I've applied for the United Nations. I'd love to hear from them. That's actually right up my alley. I've got a very strong sense for justice. I'm a humanitarian. I'm educated and I've got lots of experience. So I think that's good enough, but it will be at their discretion, I suppose, in the end. And a few other corporate jobs as well. I've had some positive feedback, but no definites yet. Anyway, all good. I'm going to give you guys an update from time to time, but I really wanted you to see this background, you know, and the Champs Elise in the background. I think I've showed you that. I really wanted you to see. I hope you're all jealous. But you know, because if it was me on the other end of this camera watching someone do this, I think I'd want to be here too, you know. So yeah, get jealous, everyone. This is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and God bless the French. Vive la France. Thanks for watching, and au revoir.